You're listening to the Get Better At podcast, bringing you tips to live a happier, healthier, more productive life each day of the week from experts in the Popexpert.com marketplace.
Are you a pushover? Today we're going to learn from Melody Wilding how to stop saying yes to everything by increasing confidence and learning to be assertive when appropriate. Melody is a therapist for female entrepreneurs. She specializes in personal and professional development as well as stress management for successful women in their 20s and 30s. Melody has helped women running some of today's top startups, along with published authors and media personalities, with coaching over live video sessions. And now, 4 steps to asserting yourself at work. It's natural to want to be considerate of others at work and take on extra projects in the name of going the extra mile to show your commitment to the job. But this eagerness to please can quickly go too far. While at first it may have seemed like doing all and volunteering to take on more responsibility would prove your worth, in the end, accepting each and every request can seriously compromise not just the quality of your work, but also your happiness and satisfaction. Your pushover tendencies can leave you feeling resentful toward your colleagues and just plain burned out. Entrepreneurs see this too. By focusing so much on growing their business, they soon find themselves victims of scope creep, saying yes to every new client demand and project so much that it surpasses their bandwidth to provide good service. So whether you're running a business or running on low at the office, how do you recover? How can you learn to be more assertive and protective of your schedule? Fundamentally, it's about learning to better set and manage relationship boundaries and flexing your self-respect muscle. Here are some steps to take. Step 1. Uncover the roots of your passive ways. In order to be your best, most productive self, you must protect your top essential priorities from those that are mentally and emotionally draining. Start by identifying the passive habits you have that are incrementally eating away at your focus and control. Think about your average day. How much time do you spend simply reacting to other people's demands? For example, do you drop everything the moment an email comes in from your boss to respond to it? Now take it a step further and see if you can figure out the true reason why you're triggered to automatically say yes. For example, are you yearning for more responsibility, hoping that your enthusiasm will get noticed, rather than confronting your boss directly about a promotion? Do you take on extra projects because you crave recognition? Or is there an office clique? Do you want to feel more included and like you're part of the crew? Recognizing what you're dealing with is the first step to helping you identify and manage trouble situations in the future. Step 2. Create a to-don't list. Set aside time at the beginning of your day, or whenever you feel least distracted, to take stock of your responsibilities. For each to-do item, ask yourself, what will I accomplish or learn from this? How will it help me advance? Now, as you scan your list, be bullish about moving anything that does not align with your top priorities to a to-don't list. For example, if increasing revenue by 10% in the next quarter is your top priority, don't agree to take on a pro bono project right now to diversify. If you're looking to gain experience managing junior employees, anything non-essential that takes time away from working directly with your reports should be on your to-don't list. Step 3. Enlist help. Are you delegating as much as you could be? Ambitious self-starters often get caught up on multiple projects, but if you don't start passing off certain tasks now, it will only overwhelm you. Start with anything that comes across your desk that's on your to-don't list and see if there's someone who may be better suited to take it on. No one to delegate to? Then perhaps an overflowing workload is a sign that it's time to talk to your boss about expanding the team and hiring someone who has the skills to pick up some of your work. Step 4. Practice what you preach, in the moment. This is the hardest because saying no to others' demands can feel uncomfortable and unfamiliar at first, but it's also the most important. Next time you're asked to take on a project that falls outside of the boundaries you've identified, you need to say no and stick to it. Not the next time it happens, not most of the time, but right now. If it's something you're struggling to say no to, say a request from your manager, ask questions and look for ways to compromise. For example, if your boss asks you to work on a Saturday when you plan to go visit your parents, first try to understand why he might want the project done ASAP. If you're not sure, ask. Then, when sticking to your boundaries, make the explanation about the business, not about you. Recommend an alternative for how the project can be completed, for example. Saturday won't work, but I will clear my schedule on Monday morning because I understand why you want this completed early in the week. You're still showing value and dedication, but you're also maintaining your sanity. While it might be difficult to say no and stick to it initially, practicing assertiveness and delegating based on the priorities you've identified will not only help you shed your reputation as the office pushover, it will also help improve the quality of your life. Building a successful career or business requires a lot of self-respect and knowing when to say no. Start with these steps and you'll be on your way to building a reputation based on the quality of your work, not the quantity you take on. Today's episode of Get Better At brought you insight and tips from Melody Wilding. Find Melody on Popexpert.com and meet her for a live one-to-one video session. And find and follow us on Facebook and Twitter for more daily inspiration. The information conveyed in this podcast is for informational and entertainment purposes only and is not suitable for medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment.
Thanks for joining the Get Better At podcast, presented by Popexpert.com. We bring you insights from experts to help you get better at life, work, and play one day at a time.